Sorry about the confusion at the start. Yeah. Okay, so Dominic, take it away.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Father and Son Ferrari Rescue. Today we are repairing the, what is it called?
You tell me.
The front tire, I think.
Well, that's where the front tire fits.
Hub. Yeah.
The brake cover on the hub. I put it together and forgot to put it on. So now we have to remove the disc, and we also have, do you want to come closer, Clark?
Yeah.
We're very tiny. You can probably come a little bit closer too. There we go. That's probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're Dominic's out of frame a little bit, but
there you go.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're going to take something apart that we had together already. And then we're also going to replace the rear brake sensors. So when I bought the hubs that were from California, they had sensors already in them. And I said, oh, I'll just leave them in. But then I kind of researched they're a different part. So, and then they have different rubber clips on them. So just to be on the safe side, we want to take those out and put the 458 ones that I had originally, just in case it throws off programming or anything like that. So we don't want any issues down the road. So we're going to quickly pull those out and put the new ones in. So thanks to everyone who's online. If anybody's online, give us a thumbs up in the comment section. Again, let us know if you have any questions on the project that we have going on here. I know it's been a long project, but yeah, let's get started. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're kind of set up already.
There we go.
So yeah, so we're going to start by removing, I'm going to remove the brake line in the back. So that's the messy. I'm already ready for this. So I use this as a plug. It's a rivet. So we're going to take that off. I'll do the messy stuff here, Dominic. I don't know if Clark can take a look to see what I'm doing. And I believe it's a smaller.
Oh, someone asked, said, what model is the car?
It is a 458 Spider Ferrari, and it's a 2012, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
2012. We've been at it for so long, we kind of forget sometimes. So this is our first live repair, everyone.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to loosen the brake line. I don't know why Ferrari went with a solid metal line, where most vehicles have a flexible rubber line. So it can get messy. So what I've done in the past, I've just used that as and I've kind of sometimes had to bend that back. So, and we discussed with Dominic that a brake fluid can actually take paint off. So I just put this in there, and for some reason this usually fits a little bit nicer. Okay.
Try and
it might not
lighting for you guys.
It might not seal it off 100%, but it does slow it down. Okay. All right. So now we're going to remove this caliper. I had this cable here. It's going to hang the caliper so it doesn't put any pressure on the any remaining wires or anything like that. So I'm going to get Dominic to do some wrenching.
All right.
Doesn't get to do that very often. Okay, Dominic, you can start with the bottom one there.
Someone asked, what are you working on, man?
We are working on a 2012 Ferrari Spider. It's a 458 Spider. It was collision, no, backwards, buddy.
Oh, yeah, backwards.
Okay, let's.
I think so. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. So it is a 2012 Ferrari Spider. The whole front end was demolished. If you check in on our videos of the past, we got this car from Dallas, Texas.
Experiencing troubles there, trying to get that loose.
Okay, just remember?
Oh,
do
okay,
that.
yeah.
Okay, so the whole front end's being repaired. We're kind of at the end section of this rebuild. We just some minor electrical issues, and also we want to replace another hub up in the passenger's front. When we spin the rotor, it just likes to snag a little bit. So we had that issue on this one, and we repaired it. And now this thing just turns like butter. So it's very nice now. Where the other side, we'll show you later that it kind of has a spot that likes to catch. So remember, let's leave it in a little bit. Do you recall? Yeah.
There you go.
Just so it doesn't fall off. So there. Okay,
There.
let's do this one now. Want me to get you started?
Yeah. It's kind of hard to
There you go.
get it loose there.
Well, they're torqued to 100 Newton meters. Okay, I'm going to hold this so it doesn't drop because we know that these are horribly expensive.
Yep.
Just let me know if that light's in your eyes there, Clark. Is it pretty good? So we have my youngest son, Clark. He's the cameraman today. Okay, we should be able to do this by hand now.
Yeah. Or no.
Possibly. Sometimes you just have to wiggle it. Maybe a little bit more, Dominic. Speed up there, buddy. We don't want to be here for 4 hours, do we?
No.
Okay, that should be good. There we go. Okay, there you go.
There you
Okay,
go.
take the bottom one out.
All right.
Is it just because you got pressure on it now? No, other way.
Oh, that.
You having trouble?
Oh, right there. I
There
got
you
it. Yeah. Oh.
We didn't put it in that much. It's just because it got twist to it. Okay, so we're going to use this because we still have the brake pad sensor attached. Any other questions from anyone? Oh, and that came loose.
Yeah, it says you are all doing a great job together. Thank you for sharing this experience while being patient with your son.
Yeah, right on. Is that someone we know? Is that a friend of ours? Who's
Karen Lee.
Karen Lee. Oh,
Karen.
Karen, where are you from?
Karen.
Taryn.
Yeah.
Taryn. Okay, Taryn, where are you from? We lost our little, our rivet that I used to lock it in there. Anybody know where that went? Okay, well, we're going to let that drip then.
I'll try and look for it here.
Yeah, maybe it went on the ground here. Oh, we don't know where it went. I heard it snap off. So that could have went anywhere. We're okay, Dominic. We'll just let it drip. We're not going to be too long.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have to take off. Where are you from? Let us know in the comments where you're from. And we hope that you subscribe to our channel. We're hoping one day to reach 1,000 subs.
That'd be awesome.
Philadelphia.
Oh, Philadelphia. You know what? We've never been to Philadelphia yet. It's on our list to go to. Do you work on cars? She just subscribed. Nice.
Thank you.
So yeah, we've been at this project since not this March, the March before. We bought it on Copart for a little bit of history. And then brought it up to Canada. It had to wait down in Montana for almost, what was it? Almost a month.
Yeah.
We rented somebody's garage and we stored it there. And I went down there in the middle of winter with a trailer to bring this back. So it was a struggle. You'll see that in our very first video. But thanks for joining us. It's awesome. Okay, so we definitely don't want to drop this sucker. This has already been replaced once in a video long time ago. If you want to quote Star Wars in a galaxy long, far away.
Oh, someone says they're from Ontario.
No, wait, no. Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Okay, is that someone we know? Because we have a family member in Ontario. Okay.
Yeah, and he said, no, I just enjoy watching repairs and remodels. My friend does the same for car shows.
Oh,
Same for car shows.
right on. Great. Hopefully you like our video today. Hopefully you subscribe, like, and subscribe. So this was the culprit. Dominic, you want to come over?
Yep.
So this was the culprit. We're going to get Dominic to put this on. This is just the brake shield that I forgot to put on. I forget things. I was so excited that this was in. There's a video coming out because the lower control arm, the ball joint, looked good, but when I took it off, it had a pretty good bend to it. And you know what? I'll show you. I'll go get it. Just stay here, guys.
All right.
Dominic, entertain them.
Yeah. Got it. Good. And it'll just fit like this, guys. So like just about there. So yeah.
So yeah. So I know this might be on a video coming out. It looks good, but then when you look at it, it's bent. So it definitely got a good hit because it did break that rotor.
Yeah.
We replaced it, and I didn't think I had to replace this, but I did. And again, I found out that a lot of these parts are good for from the California Spider, as long as they have the handling package on them. And they work out. Okay, we'll put that down. Okay, Dominic, let's put this on.
All right.
So we're going to get Dominic to do this, but I'll put a little bit of Loctite on this too, okay? Not a lot. Okay. Here, I'll get you started here.
Okay.
Do you want to hold that in place?
Sure. Is it not going in, or?
I just noticed there was a little bit of Loctite on this when I took it apart. I guess it's probably something they just don't want coming loose. So we'll try and do it as much as we can compared to what factory does. Okay, and just going to try and find the correct one here. I'm going to reach over you there, buddy.
Yeah.
Anybody else asking any questions?
Nope.
How many folks do we got online there, Clark?
12. 9 likes.
Nice.
Nice.
Where's everybody else from? Do you guys have dreams of rebuilding a Ferrari 458 or any other model? I kind of always wanted to do a 308 because I was kind of a big Magnum PI fan back in the day. But, you know, I wouldn't mind one of those cars one day, but this car is enough Ferrari for us right now. We'll show you our garage a little bit later. And I think these have to get, I forget the torque setting, but it's not much.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Like right there. There.
All right. So that's on. I'm just going to wipe my hands. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, trying to put everything back nice and clean. That's go. You know, I use a product that cleans this aluminum just perfectly. Hey.
Yeah.
Basically, everything is nice and clean.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's put that rotor back on, buddy.
All right. There it is. A
Yeah.
$2,000 rotor.
Rotor, yeah. Yeah, there, and that's used. I think we had it over here.
I think so.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do recall.
Right there,
that goes into that one. You know what? We must have rotated this. We took it apart here. There we go. That one wasn't
I'll
fitting.
check up on something.
Okay. So these just go in there. Anybody else? Let us know where they're from. Sounds like a lot of folks from our neighbors, the USA. You know, we've gone to many states, but we have to kind of hit the East Coast a little bit more. We've done New York. Hopefully everybody's okay in the storm that you're having. We're kind of in the prairies, so we don't really get a lot of that bad.
Oh, don't know how to say that. Estonia.
Estonia.
Estonia. Oh, wow.
Wow. So that's
We have never been there. So hello.
hello.
Okay. That one's a little bit of an oddball size. This one's a 13, and this one is more of a 12. And these go to 15.5 Newton meters. And there we go, that's it. Do a little extra. And it's a 13. It's weird that they didn't use the same size, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's tight. Okay.
Yeah.
That is back together. So Dominic, I'm going to slide, sorry, I know we're probably all over the camera field, but hey, that's live. On the video side, we would be editing like crazy. Okay.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Estonia.
Nice.
From the person from Estonia.
Well, I'm glad you like it. It is a beautiful car. We'll show you a little bit when we're done. Does anybody else have a Ferrari, or what Ferrari do they like the best?
488s, 458s, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Dominic, are you able to line them up into the hole? Remember, if we can see.
Oh, like this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me which way I have to
see
go.
here. Oh, just move it a bit up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, I moved it a little bit there.
Oh.
I might be able to get you started here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're started. You want to get the bottom one?
Go.
So I'm teaching my son as much as I can about cars. I kind of started when I was his age. Clark's starting to show a little interest. He's a little younger, but as he waved. And my first cars were American, so I think we had a
Yeah. Let's get it tighter.
a 78 Camaro Rally Sport. But then when I was 16, 17, I bought a burnt out 914, and it was completely burnt, but it still had good interior. It was more outside, but that car was rust free. And stupid me, I sold it as a shell, all perfect metal everywhere. And I sold it and bought a car that was actually a 914 but running, and it was rusted completely out. I should have kept the one that I had, because as we all know, those cars are hard to find rust free. So I went from there. So I owned two 914s before I was, do you want to do that, Dominic?
Sure.
Before I was 17, so in high school graduation, just before grad, I had a Porsche 914 that I drove around in. So that was pretty cool. Then after graduation, I bought another project, which was a Porsche 911. It was a 79 911 SC Targa. And maybe I'll find an old picture of that and show folks later. And rebuilt that thing totally.
There you go.
And yeah, we'll do that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a gorgeous car. I should have kept that one now, because we all know what those cars are worth. But I got to the point I could actually take that engine out in 15 minutes by myself. Because as we know, those oil return tubes on those air-cooled ones, they like to leak oil. Same with the 914s.
There you go.
So now we have to tighten these up. These get tightened up to 100 Newton meters. And I have to switch that out. Is that the right one? No, it's too big. Now I bought one of these electric torque wrenches, and Eastwood. I like it, but man, every time I go to use it, I have to reread the directions. It's just not very user friendly. Okay.
Person said, what are your thoughts about Corvettes?
Newer or older?
New or older?
That sounds like a uncle of ours. Eh? He's sells Corvettes.
No, it's a different guy.
Oh yeah. I don't mind the new ones. They're basically.
Oh, the older models.
Oh, the older. You know what? I like any kid from the '80s. I did like the '80s ones, and Yeah, I do like them. I've never owned one. I had a buddy in high school who drove his mom's 1980 Stingray. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
So yeah, I like that car. But other than that, I've never really owned one, but I do like them. Yeah, you know, I kind of go back and forth, but I kind of got really into European cars as I got older. And I'll tell you, my father, he's a diehard American fan, so he didn't really follow my passion for the European cars.
Cam said, like with a C, back. What did I miss?
Oh, well, let's take a look. Let's review. We took out the caliper, took off the rotor, and put the brake shield back on that I was dumb enough to forget. And we put that, and now we're kind of sealing this back up. This whole front end, it got hit more on the left side, and it's all being replaced all up front. So we're kind of on the tail end of this project. We're just waiting to hopefully hit 1,000 subs eventually, and maybe we can start generating some income and that can help us finish this project, because the paint job for this sucker ain't gonna be cheap. We'll kind of go over the vehicle when we get a little done. So I'm just gonna tighten up this brake line. Again, Ferrari, I love your cars, but I don't know why it has a solid brake line. Okay, I'm just going to get some brake cleaner. I'm going to spray that off so we don't lose any of the paint on our caliper.
So yeah, this is, as you can see, roll smoothly. So it's pretty cool, pretty good.
What other cars do people like in the chat group?
I'll message that really quick.
This car, we're just trying, well, I'm trying to keep everything nice and clean. And then, to continue my story of cars owned, and then in 2001, I bought a completely stock 944 Turbo 87, the first year with dual airbags. And I still have that car. That's in the background. We'll show, but I kind of modified it like crazy, and kind of wish I kind of left it stock now. But it's having some boost issues, and the engine standalone system that I bought way back when just doesn't work well. So that might be a project while the Ferrari's in paint weight mode. But okay, guys, there we go.
Yeah.
So I'd have to reach in and turn the key to get these straight, but we'll leave that as is. And we're going to change our focus to the back. Okay.
There you go.
So you go. Voila, guys. So we torqued everything down. Everything's back to where it should be, and we'll move to the back speed sensors.
Go.
Let's go do that. I'll bring the piece that we might need. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Anybody that's in the chat group that hasn't seen our progress knows this backside had a small little clip to it. We have spoken to the original owner. He lives in Texas. We reached out to him, and we spoke and FaceTimed, and there is plans to have him on a video conversation with us, and he's actually wants to come up and drive this car again. And he has some parts for us that he's going to just give to us once again. So we're going to get some floor mats. We're going to get the second key. He does have the original rims and tires for it, but we're going to stay with our 488 style rims on it, because we've got those all rebuilt, and that's all in the videos. Yeah, so let's get back to what we're actually doing. So this is all being replaced. All the hubs. I wrecked one hub over there by a stupid error. That's documented on a video. This one we just found wasn't spinning true either. It must have got a little bit of a knock to it at one time too. So really, we've replaced every hub except for the passenger one, and I've just put an order in today for a used one. Okay, so Dominic, let's get you wrenching.
All right.
Okay, I showed you off camera where this is located. let's get you in there.
All right.
Here, I'll get you set up here. It's kind of, tight spot. Okay, there you go.
There.
Okay.
Do I tighten it or?
Loosen.
Loosen.
Yeah, you're in the correct mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I
Oh, let's see. Did we spin off?
think so. Yeah.
Let me take a look. Sometimes these can be tight.
Yeah, it was
Just-
pretty tight.
We just don't want to strip it. There we go. We strip it, that's a big job. Okay, so there you go. I got it loose. Let's take it off there.
There you go.
Okay,
think so.
I'll, so sometimes then we do this, Dominic, and take that off.
That's a weird angle. I can't get that.
No, it's hidden in there, guys. So, any other questions from anyone?
None so far.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we have people from all over the place, eh? And we got Canadians, we got from the U.S.
Estonians.
Yeah, that's,
Philadelphia's.
yeah, nice. Anybody affected by the storm right now? The flooding that's happening? Okay. So this is kind of, oh, there we go. Okay, so there's the speed sensor, Clark. You know, they do look the same, but like I said, I just noticed a slight difference in the rubber connections that clip. So I don't know if speed sensors can be calibrated or designed at a different read rate or anything like that. So I just want to be on the safe side and have what I had in the vehicle on the vehicle. Okay, here I'll get you some more light, Clark. Okay. Okay, there we go. Ah, come on, baby. There we go. Okay. Okay, so
All right.
there's the old one, Dominic. See how this has these kind of connectors?
Oh yeah.
And this one has rubber ones.
What's about
So-
the difference here?
So instead of having these hooks on the rubber, they've made this clamp device
Almost
of
it looks-
plastic.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing everything else looks the same except for that. So we probably would have been fine leaving them, but
Yeah.
I think it's a wise choice. We'll just sell these as a speed sensor for the California Spider model,
Yeah.
and we'll just use what we know came with the vehicle. So this
Yeah.
is still good for a different vehicle. Okay, so speed sensor. I'll get that started, and then you can torque it up again. How about
Okay.
that?
Yep.
I'll clean it, but it won't stay clean forever because it's out in the elements.
Here, I'll light. Let there be light.
Let there be light. Okay. Now I'm going to snap that in. I know you might not be getting the best camera angles today, but it is tough. Clark is doing his best. And also all those Ferrari enthusiasts, they would probably say, hey, wait a minute, that's not the right rubber clamp. And I get it. I'm all about doing things from the factory. Okay. That's that. Okay, now let's move on up to this little area. It's nice working on a car that's clean, that's for sure. You know what, I think that's a little bent. I didn't do that, so, but it does hold it, so there we go. Okay, might be in the way, my big noggin. This is where it gets tricky. Maybe I should have done this first. There we go. Sometimes those General Motors cars, you know, impossible to get these suckers out. So it looks like there was a little bit of thread lock on this also. So what we'll do is we'll just put a little on there. Not that I really want to get it super tight, because if that ever, I just want to make sure that is looking good. Is it looking healthy? I just don't want it to strip. Okay, let's get a little thread lock.
All right.
I'll be right back. You don't have to follow.
Oh.
And then we'll get you to tighten this, Dominic.
Okay.
Let's see. Which is in better shape. Let's use this one. We do have a few kicking around because we have spare parts. So that one's really nice. So let's use that one. Let's use that one. Hopefully I don't regret. I'm going to use a lot.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Is it okay if I tighten this one up?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Boys and girls, that one's done. Okay, so this was a little bit, we live out in the country, so it gets a lot of dust in here, but this one's being all taken apart and put back together, so it's been great. Everything else is pretty good on the back end. We're still waiting on the electronic brake actuator, kind of waiting on a good deal on one. So expensive. I had it working and then I tried to calibrate it with my my little computer system and it buggered it up. So, okay, let's take a journey over to the other side here, shall we?
All right.
Let's get that last one off. As you can tell, Ferrari, just like any other vehicle, nuts and bolts. Just watch your feet there, Clark. Okay, here we go. Again.
Another journey.
Yeah, I'll get this one started, then you can get going on it because we just don't want to strip that sucker. So this side, for everybody that's new to the channel, has completely been, we have a newer shock. Well, actually, this is the original shock. I had another one, but I had to use it on the other side because we noticed the bottom had a bend to it. So we do know that once I took a knock. And this is completely new. The bolt, CV, axle, every component here is new. And cleaned, well, was cleaner, but cleaned to an inch of its life. Because I believe, as I was taught by a master mechanic a long time ago, take your time and put it back together clean. Okay, so let's do this, Dominic.
All right.
Oh, this one's a little more stuck in there. Hello. Might have to get in there with a pair of pliers. There we go. Got it, guys. Didn't even have to persuade it. No swearing needed. Any other questions? Anybody else? No? How many we got online?
9.
Wow, we lost a few. No! Come back. Okay. Well, we'll do another live when we do a little more maybe exciting repair work. So let's see this one. Okay. And that comes out. And that comes out. I don't mind these, the newer version of these speed sensors. Maybe they're just a newer version, but be on the safe side. And this just has a little lift. Only reason I know that is because I've taken these apart before. It's always scary to pull on these. So you don't know if you're going to break them or not. And the Ferrari tax on some of the parts is crazy. Okay, so here we go, Dominic.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to,
Hey.
what I'll do is I'll maybe, well, do you want that light still?
Well, okay.
There we go. Jam it in there. It's a problem with aluminum. Nothing sticks.
Yeah.
Magnets don't work. Okay, so I'll feed this over here to you. So it goes into the hole. You'll see, you push it in, and you'll see the bottom has the screw hole. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'll let you place that. Okay. You take a look in there. You see it?
Where do I look again? Sorry.
In between, up in here.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, but it has to go the right way up because the screw goes on the bottom, right?
Sorry about that, guys. Here, I'll just. I can't really get anything.
No?
No.
I can come look at it.
Yeah. Can't really see. Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Dad has better vision than my son.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, I can't. Yeah.
you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's hard to get in there. Am I going in the right spot or?
I don't know. I'll have to come and take a look.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard. Like I feel it, that's for sure, but I just can't get it through.
Oh, see, that has to be.
Oh.
Okay, let me take a look.
Yeah.
You jammed in there. There you go. Okay. Sorry, what we're going to do, we're on the wrong side of that. Clark's like, get your head out of the way. But I have to see what I'm doing, Clark. There we go. Oh, you know what I've done? I've missed something here. I thought something wasn't right. I was a one off on this. This one goes here. Right? Am I right? Yeah. There we go. Okay. So, again, anybody else want to let us know where they're from? What other video channels do you guys watch? YouTubers. We watch quite a few. We like Matt Armstrong very, very much. He just dropped a new video today. It was pretty darn good. Yeah, we really enjoy how him and his father can joke around. We do that at times.
We do. Trying to get the lighting for you guys. No, it's kind of hard to see with.
Yeah, and this one, I recall, does have a broken connection that goes into this piece of metal. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to zip lock that down. So that's one flaw. I guess if I went with a newer cable, maybe if I do replace this cable eventually, I'll have that connection again. Okay, sorry, I'm just squeezing all these on. Sorry, Clark, if you can't see that well.
Oh, that's actually perfect.
Okay. There we go. All right. So I'll zip tie those. Oh, and this one, these sometimes slide. This is supposed to go right here. one's a little tighter than the other side. There we go. Okay. Done.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. And this we're going to shove down into the grommet, and then it will let that sit a little bit nicer. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, guys, so that's that. Well, we might have to come back and do that a little bit better here. I just want to see how that slides on. Oh, I see. I just lost the slide on this one that's right next to it. It's neighbor. There we go. Oh. There. I have to go in that way. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so that will all fit nicely together. I remember taking it apart. It did have a zip tie there. So probably not factory, but it did have that. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Sorry, this side's taking a little bit longer. Okay, let's find the best. So these are all in good shape though, hey?
Yeah.
The grooves are nice still. Okay, let's put a little bit of Torx on there, or a little thread lock. Then I'll get you to tighten. So what else you guys wanting to see on this Ferrari? I imagine you just want to see it done. And a new project.
Yeah.
You know what, if we ever did it again, we'd probably for sure buy a parts car. Because just the cost of shipping and the duties and being Canadian, we lose so much on exchange rate, hey?
Yeah.
So it's hard.
Mind blowing.
Yeah. If we could just travel back in time when our dollar was par, it would have been a lot cheaper. But yeah, a parts car would have been nice. Sorry, Dominic, I'm just going to tighten that up.
That's okay.
Okay. Okay. Speed sensors. Done. Okay, so that's speed sensor replacements, nothing too outrageous. And that brake cover on the back of the rotor wasn't too bad, pretty easy stuff.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the front rotor here.
Let's go.
So this one, as you can see, I did have a dial gauge on here, and it seems to spin pretty nice with that, but if you kind of watch, spin really nice and fluid there. Well, this isn't even hooked
Oh,
up.
well, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So this is nice and easy. Though really nice and easy there. And then right there it's tight. See?
Let's see here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then spins really nice again, and then it tightens up. So something's amiss here. And we do know this side took a bit of a hit because the rim was damaged and the fender and the door. So
Yeah.
we ordered another hub. We're hoping that's it and not the brake hat, because these brake hats, can't find them anywhere.
Really?
Like, yeah, it's either the whole thing, or I know TJ Hunt, he did a 458 years ago, and he was able just to replace the brake hat. But
Really?
so I'm hoping it's not the brake hat. It would have been cheaper, but if it's not the brake hat, if it is a brake hat, then we have to see what we can do.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that's on its way, hopefully. Okay, so here's one of the Porsches in the garage. This is the 87 944 Turbo. I've owned it since '01. Beautiful example of the car. I had every nut and bolt polished on this vehicle many times. I kind of, after I got married and had children, I kind of lost focus, and it kind of just sits more than anything now. All the kids love it. But the interior is pretty much, smells brand new, looks brand new, slightly modified just with some extra gauges, but other than that, untouched, looks factory still.
Yeah,
Smells
looks good.
brand new.
Yeah. Actually, kind of shocked.
Yeah.
It still smells brand new.
Yeah. And then this is all the work that's been done on the engine. So it's had cleaner days, but it's still pretty good. So a lot of Lindsay racing parts on it. Lightened crank, lightened flywheel, Carrillo rods, the whole works. So just needs tuning and an engine management system because the stock one wouldn't work anymore because of the camshaft that's in it. And back in 2001, there just wasn't options that ran cars as well as now the new standalone system. So, you know, I did reach out to Jared on Wrench Every Day, I think it's called, or I forget what the...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Wrench Every Day.
Yeah.
To see if you wanted to do electronic standalone system on it, but didn't hear back. But I understood. He's way down south and we're way up north, but he seems to be pretty good at that stuff. So anyway, that's that. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah. This is our shop. It's a little messy right now, but not too bad.
This is...
Oh, yeah, here's one of the rebuilt rims. So they turned out really well. All the rims are fixed up, painted. And again, they're 488 style. So I figured out the tire sizes I need to hopefully not cause any issues with the computer system. Because the way it is right now, it might be confusing the computer on how fast things are spinning. That's why I get traction control on.
Oh, someone just told me to respect, gentlemen. You guys are inspirational. Keep up the awesome work.
Thanks. Who's that from?
World I is.
Oh, okay.
Word I is.
Oh, okay. Okay, so thanks for your kind comments. Hopefully you like and subscribe. Spread the word of our channel to all your buddies that might be involved in repairing cars.
Yeah.
It's been a treat working with both my kids. I do have a daughter. She wants me to repair an old Jeep one day for her when she turns of age to drive. But we'll focus on the Ferrari right now. Yeah, you know, we're just going to wait on a few more parts. The back bumper has to stay off until the parking brake actuator comes in.
Yep.
And yeah, oh, let's show the interior to you guys. I'll raise it up and bring it down. There's no tools in the way over there? I don't think so.
No. You're all right.
We are live, so if something gets squished, it's witnessed by 12 people. Okay. So yeah, sorry it's a little dusty, but it's in the workshop. So there's the interior all buttoned up. Looks pretty good now. Still smells new. We had the door cards panels, door cards in Britain, replaced, and we even had the airbag logo stamped in the leather. So that was an extra little bit of weight, but other than that, everything's back to normal on it and in great condition. I think for the age of it. Sticky button issues, so we'll see if we can fix some of those. Okay, so yeah, hopefully everybody, you know, take a look at the older videos. They were a little raw at the start. Definitely our editing has gotten better.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, we feel like the product is getting better and better.
Yep.
So hopefully this isn't our last project, but
Yeah.
it probably won't be done till spring. So we're gonna have a lot of videos, maybe deal with those sticky buttons and get the back end put back together and finally off to paint in the spring. So yeah.
Oh, someone.
Wow, we got some more comments.
Oh, it says chat disconnected.
Oh, chat disconnected?
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. Well, hopefully that's out of my boomer knowledge. So
It's more me.
yeah.
Yeah.
So again, thanks for joining us, everybody. It's been a pleasure showing you a little bit of the live repair that we do here. Maybe we'll do another one when that front hub comes in, because it's a little more of the same, but a little bit harder to get those ball joints popped out of the control arm. But until then, I don't mind hanging around, but if the chat's down, I guess we're kind of hooped a little bit. So, but anyway, yeah, let us know what you think. If the chat does come up, send us some messages. We'll be glad to answer any questions, and let us know where you're from, and hopefully you guys liked our content, and yeah, spread the word, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, guys.
All right.
All right.
Take care. Have a great Sunday.